Let's go, boys. Somehow that missed. We take those. Clobbered.
Who are you? I thought you were that bastard for a moment. You've set me free. Now I can find him, the cheeky prick. I am Creighton of Mirror. I travel from land to land to hone my blade. I've heard this land was full of danger. I thought it would suit me perfectly. I joined forces with a man on the way, but he was no more than a backstabbing knave. He took the first chance he had to try and off me. I decided to set a trap for him here. But then I got trapped myself. I can't believe that I was so dense. Thank the stars that you came along. You be careful of him. Pate.
So Pate is not to be trusted.
He wears this
At
rather
least
unusual
according to this
ring.
guy.
I've seen his type before. I'm sure I won't be his last victim. He's a slick talker. Pate. And I'll find a common footbed.
There is stuff to find in there. I don't remember what. I just remember it's not a very pleasant area. Nice. A little bit of jumping you gotta do to get to some of the items. Since I'm here, I guess I might as well try. Yeah, decent amount of arrows, but I don't know why the fuck I did that. I don't know why we did that. The intrusive thoughts made me not change my trajectory. Well, I mean, we got the lacerating arrows. Unfortunately, that it was a net neutral on the effigy. Can you guys fuck off? Where's he going? Why does he move so fast? I mean, it was like 6,000 souls. It's not that big a loss. It's time to enter the bone zone. I don't remember which is the one you're supposed to kill last, so surely this isn't gonna unleash hell. Alright. The different skeleton lords summon different skeleton types when you kill them. I believe these would be considered elite skeletons. So we actually did it, I don't want to say right, because it doesn't, I guess it doesn't matter what order you do it, but we did it in the simplest way. Because this guy, he summons some bone wheels. Where are they? Oh, well, they only summoned 2. Thought they summoned more. This game is a little unique. Like, that poison we just were elbow deep in, that actually sticks to you for a while and keeps applying poison.
Bearer of less.
Do I have any undead bone shards? What is that? Well, that's what it is. Sublime bone dust. That's what they're called. Getting my games mixed up. The hell is that? Oh, the Gurm Great Hammer.
How goes your journey? Take these.
Blacksmith hammer is actually decent, but at this point I don't really have any need for it.
Thank you.
I guess technically we could use it in place of the Morning Star. Yeah, we lose the bleed chance, but we gain poise damage. We gain base damage and we gain poise damage. It's really not bad, but I think it's considered unique, and I don't believe you can use the enchant weapon buffs on it. I could be wrong. I mean, let's see actually. Surely I don't get invaded while I try and figure this out. Oh, you can. Well, I guess that makes it better in that regard. So now I have a strike weapon that I can actually enchant.
Are you a traveller? I'm Chloanne, an ore-stone trader. I travel about collecting
This
rare
is the
stones,
blacksmith's daughter.
which I sell to make. I never planned to visit this god's forsaken place, but I don't know. I must have just wandered in. But now that I'm here, oh, don't look. Many of these stones are quite. Oh, now I have extras if you can pay.
She sells
I came here in search
crafting
of rare
stuff,
stones,
similar to
but
her father.
the place is nothing like I was told. Don't just go These stones may look all the same. Some of them are used to smith weapons and armor. Some of them are extremely rare. None of the differences are easily spotted. Drangleic, how is it that I ended up here? It's funny. I've searched every nook. Perhaps we'll meet
No one knows
suppose-
anything. Everyone is collectively suffering from Alzheimer's. Don't give up, skeleton. hey. Hey, Gavlan.
Gavlan knew you. Gavlan will. Gavlan wants soul. What you want. With Gavlan, many deal.
What a nice guy. I'm pretty sure unless we had a lot of poison resist, there's no way I can get through this without getting poisoned. Just from slow animations. Something's moving around. Maybe not. I think this is safe, yeah. Well, if we didn't get stuck on a rock, we would have avoided poison. Oh well. What? I'm guessing that was combustion, that thing that just sort of fizzled and did nothing. Got two of them at least. Okay, that's actually decent. I needed large titanite to upgrade the other greatsword to its chunk level. And so this, you need, well, one of these. You need the enemy to break for you. I think it's this one, in fact. Oh, rolled right into it. I mean, I guess I could just take my entire health bar and damage from a random enemy. Seems reasonable. Dude's throwing a projectile the size of, like, the entire screen. Nice. Went through the trouble of trying to get that, and it got away anyway. Because I can't fucking see anything down here. Like, not hard enemies, they're just like, yeah, they just do a tremendous amount of damage. Because for fun, it's for a giggle. Uh-oh. Didn't know there was 3 of them. 4 of them. Simpleton and I think Skeptic Spice you can give to an NPC and it will lower the stat requirements for magic. One is for intelligence and the other is for faith. It's weird. I don't think it, unless you're just deliberately doing like a low level run, it seems just kind of useless, because yeah, you might be able to use like Soul Spear level, like Soul level 1 if you have enough Simpleton Spice, but it won't have any of the scaling from intelligence. So what's the point? So where does this take us? Just be wary of hole. Beware of danger zone. I'm guessing. Yeah, that's just a bottomless pit. With that many shadows, I just have to assume it's a bottomless pit. What? That guy got poisoned running in after us. I don't know. Losing my entire life bar to a single attack seems, a little degenerate. Oh, nice. Slab. I need 2 slabs in total if I'm going to be using 2 claymores. Didn't work the way I'd hoped. So, important detour. Praise the sun. I'm surprised that missed. That was a cute carnival chick. Well, I don't know what's down there. I believe there's a pitfall there, so Maybe I should wait until we can actually drain the swamp, as it were. Fuck me. So they have like no recovery on their sorcery or their pyromancy, I guess. I was like, oh, they use their thing, so I can just go in. Silly me, thinking I was allowed to play the game. Should put these on my bar. I mean, at least I have another chance at this guy. Yep. Phased out as the attack connected. A little curious. Oh yeah, our fire defense is non-existent. That might explain. Okay, so that attack just missed entirely. Somehow. Yeah. Trap chest with just a torch in it. Yep. Already landed, but hit me anyway. When I saw the tail weirdly like gyrating, I thought it was gonna swing its tail at me. Like the attacks have reached a point that they don't even make sense. Like they really mean to tell me that somehow that limp-wristed swing connected with my character. He did like a 270-degree spin and hit me. Like, okay.
Bearer, let.
I need 42 strength to start power stancing.
Oh,
Assuming my math is correct, it very well... It could very well not be.
these stones. No. Visit.
So since I don't really have any use for some of these souls, might as well spend them.
Up. You know how they. Well, in the old. What was it? Since long, long ago, each like. Maybe that's why people. You see that black. Is he one of those hollows? He sort of looks like my father. The poor man's such a worry, but he wouldn't follow me out here, would he?
Surely. Surely the person who claims to be your father isn't your father.
I was born in a land to the west. They're a great, bustling city, but for me, and so I set out. There are dangers, but it's as if these stones, none of.
You
Visit
have
me.
not spent enough money for her to give us anything. Somehow, we spent almost 20 grand, but... Alright, so I need 4 Titanite chunks in total. Getting this will enable us to, hit it with a slab.
I'll be around.
I think. Should be able to.
Thank you.
Before I forget, burn the sublime bone dust. But yeah, I want 50 strength because that's 50 is pretty much the soft cap on a lot of the stats in the game. You will gain benefit from raising your offensive stat higher than that, but it starts having diminishing returns. Nice. Nice. Lock on, by the way. Somehow that hit me. The shockwave hit me and did full damage. What? Yeah, a lot of things like that exist to trap you. If that was an illusory wall, they wouldn't have put a message right next to it. That exists to get you to frustrate yourself trying to figure that out. you have to get to that from above. I think I can make this jump, but I mean the path is right here. I don't remember what this does. I think that, yeah, that just lifts that up. And these guys are defying gravity. Their headless bodies are stuck in the wall. I guess they're stuck by their shoulders. It's the only thing I could be there. Yeah, so you can destroy the windmill, commit domestic terrorism, and that lowers the poison swamp. Bashful Ray. What does he have to be bashful about?
Shush. You idiot. Stay quiet. I'm on the run. Don't give me away. You're a fugitive too, eh? Yeah? Why else would you be here? It's got death written all over it. You want to climb down here? I can lend you a ladder. But, why, yep. Have you no gratitude? I let you off. This once. All right.
Alright, so he just pulls a ladder out of his ass. So we can go down there.
Go on ahead.
So he is going to be helping us get into that pit in the middle of Majula. Technically, you don't need him, but it just makes it simpler. Also, I don't like having that in my offhand. It felt a little awkward trying to use.
Oh.
So the ladder miniature is for a quest.
Find it?
There is a character who wants you to kill a number of
Have you
different
heard?
NPCs.
Well,
And I don't believe you have to kill any
there's
of them.
this monster
but
lady, right?
he wants an item to
And
basically
the
show that you
poison,
did.
well, does, you know, health and beauty and that sort of stuff. And I thought only human women were so petty. That creature, she was human once, you know? Yeah? In fact, but her husband? He had feelings for another. The princess was desperate, hoping that it would restore the prince's, affection. You see what I mean? Before long, the princess's ire transformed her into a monster. Now, listen here. Long ago, we say Drangleic now, but countless kingdoms have risen and fallen on this very spot. And this won't be the last. Oh no. That damned hag just can't let her old flame go. She's going to get us all burned. God, I'm not going to die in this dump. God, I'm not going to die.
Okay.
Fine then.
And he will go back to Majula. So what was over here? We didn't actually look. Close. Oh, hey, Pate.
Well, we meet
Fancy
again.
seeing you here.
There's treasure this way. I don't quite have the guts myself.
Yeah, you say that a lot.
Well, there's treasure. I don't.
I am not actually sure if I can jump that. Yep. I always interact with the bloodstains expecting someone to like die in like a funny way or like get an idea of what to expect. And then it's just like, oh well, they just kind of walked off. So can I get across that without falling through? Rip. Alright, whatever. What? That, like, it wasn't even in my body and I took damage. This is what I mean. The game's just like trolling. Everything started off great, and then it's just like, nah, now it's back to like Dark Souls 1 hitboxes. Alright, come on, do something. Whatever. We take those, I guess. Yeah, if we didn't burn the windmill, this would all be filled with that poison goop. Chester Thomas. Yeah, I get a new piece of gear in the next area. I have to buy it, I think, but... what else is new? Nothing is ever easy. Pointless. Yeah, I believe that spits out poison. Some of the Ferris contraptions are trapped. Not even like you get an item with it, it's like, nah, it's just useless. It's there just to grief you. So this does not completely clear the boss area of poison, but gets rid of the majority of it. It gives us an arena that we can actually fight. Because if she goes into the poison, she heals. So, not removing the poison means that you have to fight against her healing nonsense. Didn't know if I could just sidestep that. I thought that was Nestus. Oh, -1 resin. And so we enter a windmill with seemingly nothing above us and get in this elevator. And somehow, the elevator takes us into hell. Going up.
Bearer, less.
And we can power stance now. But I don't have the... I'm not set up yet to allow us to do that. We would be fat rolling. So there was something... Yeah, Harvest Valley. I want to check and actually see what that path was that was opposite the Covetous Demon. Got him that time. What is that icon? I don't know what that is underneath my stamina bar, that very last icon. So it lowered just enough to show me where the passageway is. Oh hey.
Still on the road, are you? Sorry to have burdened you so. This is for you.
+1 Ring of Steel protection is actually
I
nice.
found my thoughts growing hazy. My memories are fading. The curse is doing its work upon me. I am frightened. If everything should fade. I had an older brother. We learned to fence together. He became the most decorated swordsman in all of Mirror. I never even compared to him. In fact, I never beat him. Not once. But then, one day, he was gone. Lost without a trace. Now I'm certain that he was taken by the curse. If only someone would hear my tale. My brother must have come here, too. Soon I may forget even about him. If only my brother soon...
It feels terrible. How many of these do I have? I've picked up a few. 5. So what's this? Poison Bite Ring. I'm guessing that just gives poison resist. Which, hey, that would have been useful. Yeah, the game was lying. Well, the note was lying, not the game. I guess I should look around in Earthen Peak. Because we never did do that thing for paid. Fuck me. I was trying so hard to dodge. without having to fight the guys. I just walked off into the abyss. Whatever. I considered just using a homeward bone. To get here, but I was like, oh, it won't be that bad. We'll just run past them. Famous last words. Like, it's such shit that somehow hits me through the the urns, whatever that you want to call them, and pushes me off to my death. Yep, that's what I want. I mean, I could maybe jump down there. I might need the silver cat ring though. I mean, let's try leaping across here. Surely it works if I aim correctly. Well, it actually did. I did it. I was hoping that would have worked. Still need to figure out how we're getting the pay. Eventually I will be swapping out the coveted Silver Serpent ring, but that's probably gonna be waiting for me to beat full build. Might as well rest for our Estus. Walk into that. Need to pay better attention. It's the wrong way. Surely it'll be an illusory wall. Oh, it is. I'm actually surprised. Guess they're the one throwing shit at us from outside. Try death. So I'm assuming I was supposed to drop down to there to get to the other side of the door.
Well, there's treasure this way. I don't quite... Well, there's I don't quite...
I'll open the door, he has nothing new to say. Sorcery. All that for a sorcery.
Well, perhaps you're more rugged than I thought. In any case, the treasure is yours. I prefer a more cautious approach. For instance, I've heard that a man is out for my life. Now, what misunderstanding could have ever led to that? The poor bloke must have quite an imagination. You be careful too.
Yeah, trust can be a
careful, too.
dangerous thing, alright. It is not wrong. Alright, back to Majula real quick. Gilligan should be there and I can spend my souls on getting his stupid ladders. Something that you can do, it is actually, I think it's funny. You can safely get down here by utilizing a riposte on one of the NPCs. Because in the animation you have invincibility frames, you can basically like super punch your way all the way down to the depths.
Wait. You found your way out too. The name's Gilligan. Alright. I have. You want to go down that awful hole? Fine. You need it, but you're... A very reasonable offer. Just...
So
Hey, the only thing... Cheers for that.
the 500 soul ladder is... It doesn't really go anywhere. I think it just drops you down onto that, and you do take fall damage anyway. So how much does this give? I need... Like, okay, that's actually pretty much enough.
Well... What? I guess... Hey. Here you are, my friend. Oh, come on. You're hope. Cheers for that.
Not going down there just yet. Eventually, but I may as well go back to Iron Keep and do all that fun stuff first. I guess I should get some more life gems. This is like 33. Exactly.
Thanks.
We're on an express elevator to hell, going up. So yeah, you can go on that magma to get the items. It will kill you. It is possible to get the items, but you need an extremely high amount of fire resist to not get killed. I believe there's an NPC phantom that spawns, so might as well wait. Fencer Sharon. mean, I guess you could just stand there and look at me. Makes my life easier. There's one of 3 phantoms that can show up. This fire, there is a switch that lowers it. You can get close enough to pick up the item without dying. Let's see if we can pull it off. Maybe they fixed it. Nope. You can kind of scoot in close enough to grab the iron key.
What? Who are you? Who, me? I'm Mackerel. What?
So this guy, you give him these spices and it will make it the spell attainable with 1 less of whatever stat. And he sells the Jester set. Each piece of the Jester set does something, but the tights are what I'm looking for. I guess I could get the gloves too.
I mean it. I don't. I speak. Cheers.
So this will make us lose a lot of defense, but it reduces fall damage. It reduces fall damage and it's lightweight. Yeah, it gives me more souls acquired, so that kinda helps with our soul needs for now. I mainly just want the increased fall damage. Partially out of like PTSD from how many deaths we had in Dark Souls 1 from gravity. Now, if you were wondering what this was for, you can get a cheeky impalement on some unsuspecting knight. Like, why do these guys have such an effeminate run animation? They kind of run like sissies. Life ring. You can actually lower this bridge on the other side, but it isn't really important. You can just walk off. One, you can just walk off, and two, you can get to this easily. So we crank off the oven, where if I say what it immediately reminds me of, I'll probably get banned. Well, that guy, he was on a mission. We turn off the furnace, or whatever you want to call this, and then we can just kind of go through. So these guys are elite Elon knights. Alone, something like that. They're functionally the same NPCs, they're just marginally tougher. Oh. Got punished for healing. I should have just attacked them. Oh well. The gloves I'm after, my endgame gloves, we can't get for a bit. Dennis. Is he a menace? Didn't think that was gonna hit. Might as well spend our souls at this guy. See if we can get his item.
Finally. I think we have to. Here.
Alright, covered as gold serpent ring gives you
Very well.
item find. Silver serpent is souls, gold is item discovery. Where'd he come from? This we unfortunately have to jump to. And I fucked it up entirely. Man, gravity is getting the better of us, but it's from my own error, and it's kind of miserable. But I'm trying to be careful to not like overshoot the jump and then just throw myself into the abyss. But it's happening anyway. I was like, yeah, anytime he'll take out his sword. Oh. Well, there go all those souls. How fucking annoying. It's it's kind of giving me like a small aneurysm. I mistimed dodging the arrow, but I wasn't entirely sure if they would shoot at me from that far away. Now I know that I'm just not safe. Yeah, it's getting a little silly. Getting a little excessive. I shouldn't have this much trouble with these guys. I mean, I guess before I jump down there, I guess I could use a pine resin. Since they're all in metal armor, I have to assume lightning would deal good damage. There. Great arrow right in the fucking head. Yeah, like sometimes I kill them instantly and sometimes I don't. Quite something I had. Yeah, I believe it does have a... It has differing areas that influence the damage you deal. Which, it really doesn't make any sense why this would be like that, but like not really any other weapon in the game, but... Using our resin before we jump down there, so I can ideally one-shot all of these fucking guys. Maybe not the elite knights, but I should be able to kill these clowns. Yep. Man, imagine how many souls I would have if I didn't die so many times. Probably like 70,000, I would assume. So that lockstone spits out a pool of water. Is Zweihander. It doesn't do anything. The water can get rid of poison if it's like on your clothes, and it gives you some fire resistance, but it also lowers your lightning resistance. Obviously, I mean, you're conducting the electricity. I didn't know if you could do that attack. I didn't know if it was another version. So, what is chest inflamed? We take damage just by being near him. The lower his health gets, the more he does this shit. And I believe after a certain amount of time, it happens anyway. So it's like a soft enrage, kinda. porcine shield. Spend our souls. Yeah, I would probably had like 100,000 souls if we didn't waste all of the puddles
Bearer,
dying to stupid
seek
shit.
lest. You've, well, no interest. You?
Thank you.
Yeah, Smelter Demon isn't a hard fight, it's just kind of annoying. Just because of the constant ticking of my health bar from the fire aura. Didn't think that would reach. Would have been perfect if I didn't overestimate, or I guess underestimate the range. So how much does this actually give us in damage? Plus 15? That's actually not terrible. I actually forgot. By opening up the furnace, I think you can actually skip Smelter Demon. Yeah. I actually forgot about that. You can skip Smelter Demon if you just don't want to fight him, or if your gear sucks, or whatever. You lose access to the bonfire, though. Well, I was hoping that wouldn't happen. That guy can break that, which leaves that ruined forever. And send that guy into hell. I don't remember what is actually here that is worth caring about. I'm just kind of going this way for a giggle. I know there isn't a boss here. This is its own zone, technically. But here's Belfry Soul. I don't remember all these ballista being here. Interesting. 2 damage. There used to be these enemies that dropped a specific set of gear, but I think it might be in just New Game Plus. Avalanche user. Yeah, the ringing the bell here, it doesn't really do anything. It allows you to leave, and that's basically it. This is a very strange area. It's like this is just a kind of an opt-in PvP area. But I believe it's either a sorcery or a pyromancy, it's something. Jesus. There is reason to go here. For some characters. I just didn't know if there was any point in us going here. There's a lot of simpleton spice. But not really anything else. Immolation. Ah, yes, one of the worst source pyromancies in the game. Black Knight Greatsword and a chime. I think that guy just walked, yeah, he just walked off to his death. Interesting. Quite something ahead. Missed the lizard because we got stunned. Yeah, a lot of them are bait items. I don't remember what they all are though. Yeah, for the investment that it actually takes to get to them, I don't believe they're all that useful. Like, for anyone. Oliver the Collector. Was he collecting? This is sus. Man, we throw like a fucking wimp. I'm getting a lot of simpleton spice. What is the game implying? Are they trying to imply that I'm a simpleton? I know I can walk off onto that. I just didn't know if there was a way I could trigger those guys and have them keep themselves safe. So this is where we would have gone if we had just followed the path and didn't go off the beaten trail. And we're dead. Love this game. Yeah, we got stun locked to death, like always. I mean, I'm not surprised that we don't, like, succeed the poise check there, but it's still kind of diseased. least this way I don't have to go through, close. At least this way I don't have to go through Belfry Soul again. I guess while I'm here, I'll try getting that lizard again. Got him that time, at least. Yeah, you got a chunk. Good. Yeah, like, I really thought that I would have gotten more chunks in here. I assumed that would have been the case. Yep, that's what I wanted. Yep, that's what I wanted. Well, minus like 40,000 souls. I'm good at pissing away my resources. Yeah, home run. We got hit with the nest smash. Like, I didn't even like touch the control and we just like walked off. Like, just trying to attack gets us killed. I can't even defend myself in this horrible place. Okay, so I gotta one-hand it. True. I mean, I guess technically when I can start power stancing, that issue will be fixed. I get someplace safer for now. I guess the ironclad guy walked off the edge? Interesting. What? I've never seen them do that before. Yeah, I've never seen the ironclad guys do that. What the fuck was that? I believe you can drop that on top of enemies to kill them, but like, what's the point? There's a lot of things in this game that it's like, they're kind of neat in concept, but what's the point? So, turn off the fire. Who's this? Manhunter O'Hara. Alright, what's the over-under on me dying to this boss? This isn't a hard boss, but with my luck, considering how many times we died in this area, I will probably be getting humiliated at least once. Fucking Power Rangers monster. The main thing to keep in mind is this hole that's just in the center of the arena. Rolled too early. Might as well use this chance to heal. Rolled into that. It's gonna hit me, but it didn't hit me. Dead. Yeah, it's a very easy fight. Gave the Great Soul a big hug. So that takes you to one of the DLC areas. You need items to actually enter them, so I don't believe I have what I need to go there yet.
The soul and the curse are one and the same. Your soul has grown stronger still,
I only hope it brings you what you wish.
So one more Great Soul,
You've been, well,
and I think, yeah, her inventory expands.
no interest.
I think I just need Titanite chunks.
I
Does he have anything? No. Yeah, I need just chunks.
don't waste my time.
Eventually, they will sell chunks. At least Chloe-Anne, whatever her name is, well.
You?
I should get this, just because.
Thank you. There. See, less.
So 50, let me look at our character sheet. Yeah, 50 strength, I want 24 adaptability and 30 endurance. So I guess I should focus on adaptability for now. I use 15 dex. Shit. Shit! I thought it was just strength. Let's see, can I? Well, that's not too bad. That's just one more point, I think. Yeah, it's just 1 point.
But.
Might as well get some life gems.
Thank you.
So where am I going? I guess I could go into the gutter. There's another great soul down there. Yeah, I know equip load actually affects fall damage, but with the Jester's tights as like a Silver Cat ring adjacent thing, I think it's okay. I mean, if we did die of the fall, I would have just used, well, I would have just taken off some gear. I figured it would have been fine. The rats. The rat tail. There is an NPC phantom that you find here that I believe you can find them upwards of like 12 times. A lot of times he gets farmed for the Company of Champions Covenant. Try jumping. Dwarf required. Alright, so which of these is bait and which isn't? I'm assuming this one isn't bait since that's where the bridge is. Yeah. Rat statues. Try beast. Oh. Being summoned as a gray spirit. Why? Why am I being summoned? I'm not part of the Rat Covenant. I mean, whatever. Yeah, like, whatever. Sends us... Well, we got the bonfire, at least. Yeah, cause I was like, I guess I have to find some guy to and kill him, and I didn't see anyone. So we just kind of had our time wasted. Whisper of Despair. Relatable. This is kind of just a meme fight. There is an endless amount of rats that spawn. And eventually the boss will spawn, which is just another rat that has a mohawk. They really got intense music for what's basically just dealing with cannon fodder enemies. Yeah, we're looking for the rat with a mohawk. And it dies in 3 hits. And then they all just say no and leave. here's a rat that insults us, and he's like, well, you should join my covenant. Giant ahead. Yeah, not wrong. My favorite, jumping puzzles. Message, yep. It's a message. Very high likelihood of me falling to my death. Yep. Like, gravity is just undefeated. Quite something. And gravity is invented by the government. True. So I thought I could just jump straight to that, but that shit's in the way. Can I destroy it with a firebomb? No. Probably in my best interest to take off some gear. And we missed anyway. Well. Like, I should just have a separate tally for gravity. It has to be like 75% of my deaths or more. Well, that time we just die. Even with the silver cat ring, that was a lethal descent. That is strange, but... Okay, then. So there is a thing right below us, but... Unless I'm meant to jump on that, but like... Yeah, it just kind of gets overshot anyway. I know there's a way down from here. Yeah, it does, and that's why I'm going this way, because it seemed like it would have been faster, but all I'm really doing is artificially inflating my death counter. So, I guess I'll just go the other way. Take off all my stuff and see if I live. Yeah, I'll take off everything but the Jester's tights, because those give me the silver cat ring effect. It's very lame. Really is. Missed again. Like, if I could actually see where I was going half of the time, it wouldn't be so bad, but... I missed that one. Try another. But, like, I can't even see... Like, this is as far as I can tilt the camera, and I just can't see the thing. And even without my gear on, it is a lethal descent. Nice meme. So, we're going the other way. I am a little perplexed by that. Maybe you're intended to descend from the other side. I didn't think you needed that was necessary, but oh well. Where'd it go? Yeah, these weird explodey guys. They like to ambush you on your way down. What from soft? Yeah, no comment. I still don't fully understand why some of them explode and they die and others explode and then just nothing happens. They can just keep exploding. Weakness, jumping. So we'll try rolling instead. Token of Spite. Something I have every time I play League of Legends. And it's mainly directed towards my own teammates. So yeah, if you thought the poison from Harvest Valley was a pain in the ass, now there are these statues that will spit poison at you. Dung pie. I don't see any ladders, so I'm guessing we have to make a leap of faith. It's a horrifying monster. A pug. It was a pit bull. Its face wasn't pushed in enough to be a pug. Huh. That was weird. We did like the animation for grabbing something, but then nothing happened. Alright, where am I going? I could drop down there. Or I could try jumping across and probably plummet to my death. That actually looks like where we started, so maybe that's not the way. That's a wall. Fuck me. I didn't think both of them would be poisoned. Fuck me. Yep. Uh-oh. Get rid of that. Is this really the only area that you really would want to have the torch? Bug ahead. I mean, they're not wrong. Yep. Getting outmaneuvered by a fucking bug. I was a little concerned about how safe that actually was. Look carefully. I guess that's what they meant. So, this thing is technically friendly. killed the neutral bug. Miscreant ahead. Wonder what they mean by that. Fuck off. So we have to go back to town to repair that. But that's obviously gonna have to wait. You can break them with arrows, but the weapon range is so big that I figured that it was safe to do. Alright, we made it through possibly the well, that's probably the second worst area in the game. Gotta repair the ring.
I knew. I'll be.
You, well. Oh, I know. Take these. We can
All that for a
no
twinkling
interest.
titanite.
You. Thank you.
Classic. So these you can lay on fire, which deals with these creepy crawlies that come out of them. Unfortunately, those don't stay destroyed. Bashful Ray. Oh. Thought I was safe. Bro's emoting at us. Probably deal with that first. So I don't know if I can just walk past this guy. No. There is platforming you can do here to find some other stuff, but I need a specific key item, and I don't remember. Damn it. I need a specific key item, and I don't remember exactly where I go to get it. Yeah, I mentioned this the other day, but there's a boss that, I don't know if they still do it, but people that speedran the game used to farm this boss specifically, because you can make it to Drangleic Castle without getting all the Great Souls if you have soul memory. And because there's a bonfire literally right outside the boss's room, it's easy to just kill the boss, use a pumpkin, and fight the boss again and get even more souls because it's New Game Plus. So this is a viable farming area if all you care about is just getting souls. I shouldn't have done that. I don't know if it's both arms, but one of the arms you can cut off if you deal enough damage to it. You don't get like a weapon like if it was a Dark Souls 1 tail, but yeah, that was fast. I mean, it's not a hard boss. It's kind of like a build check. Like if your build sucks, then I guess you'll have trouble doing it but if you're competent as a player and your build isn't terrible, then it's relatively easy. Which I think is another reason why why speedrunners farm that boss. Because that's it, really. It's relatively telegraphed attacks. And there's another DLC area. We don't have the items, so I can't go there yet. You didn't see the door.
Proceed, bearer of the curse. It is the only choice left to you.
So now I should be able to power stance the claymores. Yeah. I do, however, have to bring my weight under 70%. So we can start with the Falconer armor, because that brings us right to the threshold. And see if anything is comparable weight and is better stat-wise. Doesn't look like it.
Huh.
He's not who I wanted to talk to. What do you have now that we have the next soul? Nothing? Okay.
No interest.
And you.
I mean, the Aris set would have been an option, but I felt like that was
Thank you.
kind of whatever. A little less fashionable. Alright, do I have anything I can use? I don't have... Yeah, no thing to burn, and nothing to give to what's her name? The Emerald Maiden. Or Emerald Herald. Alright, well, back to Doors of Pharos. Now I'm gonna have to get used to the power stancing moveset. Weakness, friend. So, as the name would imply, the Doors of Pharos have a lot of Pharos contraptions. Some of them actually give you some decent stuff. A lot of them are just kind of dog shit. Like, there are doors like this where you technically have to use 3 keys. Or lock stones. If I was going for Santier's Spear to do that for my build, then I would have probably gone here a lot earlier. But it's not part of my build, so I didn't put much stock into it. Yep. Downside is we're a lot less tanky now, without Vengal's armor, but... is what it is. I mean, yeah, a lot of the armor isn't particularly good, but the Vanguard armor gave us like triple the defensive stats that the Falconer's armor does. .1 damage reduction per armor. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was that bad. Because we're technically not two-handing, we will bounce off of shields. What? Titanite chunk, that's actually good. Regret ahead. Sadness ahead. Fatty. It's kind of rude. Try to. Why are Souls players such degenerates? So we fought the Royal Rat Vanguard. So here is the Royal Rat Authority. Yep. Bro, throwed up. Got him. See, here's the rat again. Where's the exit? Actually, I think I remember. I don't think the exit's here at all. I believe the exit's actually back at the start of the area, because this is technically just optional. You don't have to go and fight the Royal Rat Authority. Wrong way. I could swear there was a mimic here. Maybe it was removed in Scholar the First Sin. Here, we go up this way. And here's Gavlan again.
Make deal with Gavlan.
What do you got? Poise. Fuck it.
Gavlan. Gavlan wants so what? With many did.
I'm pretty sure Gavlan stays here for the rest of the game. How did that survive? The thing really took 300 damage and just walked away as a fucking crystal lizard. Well, that was a mistake. You know, I really would think a gigantic sword like this would be enough to cause one of those guys to stagger. That was some run animation that guy had. Who's ready? That does the same thing, just swing opposing weapons. I didn't know if I could jump and swing both. I could swear there was an NPC in one of these. Steele McFreely. That has to be a player. There's no way that's an NPC's name. Interesting. Yep, I deserve that. I mean, some of those attacks I don't think should have landed, but oh well. You actually played that very well, all things considered. I wasn't expecting an invasion here, of all places. Like, we go through, like, Iron Keep and all these, like, shithole places. It's like, no, there's nothing. I sleep. It's like, here, of all, like... And we just get invaded instantly. Like... This guy's run so strangely. I would be more interested in doing PvP in Dark Souls if my internet wasn't, like, it didn't randomly decide it wanted to be shit. If it didn't randomly decide it was time for me to drop like 37,000 frames. Alright, this is tricky. You have to jump at the right angle and the right timing to actually get into the well. Got lucky. But how did a boar get down here? Oh, fuck. I didn't think those could be, mimics. I just assumed that guy died of some random bullshit. Dude killed himself just to try and kill me with the trap. I was hoping that would have hit someone. If you're in a New Game Plus cycle, something actually happens here. But we are not. This is a fresh character. Spider motif on the door. Wonder what that could mean. Yeah, those guys ain't shit. Yeah, whatever, man. You sure showed me. not terrible. We had a lot of time wasted by dying to stupid shit like 20 fucking deaths to gravity, but is what it is. So that's it for me for today. I think I'm stopping by.
I knew.
I think it's the views, hosts, follows, everything. You guys are awesome. One greatsword fully upgrade, so I need chunks, and
I'll
then I
be
can finish
around.
upgrading the other. But I'll be back in tomorrow, same time.
Bearer, see, lest.
Till then, hope you guys have a good one.